Sophia? 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 You have to go to bed. Sophia was, from a young age, was very, very challenging. She was a third, so I was used to typical babies, how they develop, and with Sophia, I couldn't walk out of the room without her having a severe meltdown. She screamed and cried, and she was very, very demanding. She always would have been screaming at the top of her voice, run off, no sense of danger. I mean, we couldn't go out with her.
We probably first started having concerns with Aidan from a very young age. He never slept very well. He was very strong-willed about going to bed. He had a lot of problems when he was younger about being on his own. He would have followed you from room to room. Lots of different issues, but we always thought he would grow out of it. And then eventually when he was older, we thought, he's not growing out of these. Maybe time we asked for some professional advice.
She got assessed and diagnosed at the age of 2.5 roughly, because at that stage we thought there was major learning delays with her.
So when he was in P3, we made an appointment with the doctor and asked for an autism referral. And on the day of his assessment, he was diagnosed autism spectrum disorder.
We got our diagnosis, and with the diagnosis came very little help. You were sort of given a diagnosis and told, right, this is what's wrong, away you go.
So we looked for ABA therapy and started that with him, and that made a big difference to him.
It's hard finding something that will get her to listen or get her to not run off, or there's only so much you can learn and nothing's helping.
We also had put our names on the waiting list for an assistance dog from Assistance Dogs Northern Ireland. And a couple of years later, we seen on Facebook, I think it was, that they were going to Forestside. So we took Aidan up to Forestside to see the dogs, and we had parked in the underground car park, and he would never use escalators or lifts. And because he was going to see the dogs, that was the first time he ever got onto an escalator. He just flew up because he was so keen to go and see the dogs. And it has been great. We got Ember, and she has made such a huge difference to the family.
Come on. Oh, what's up? Ember, sit. Good girl. Stay. Stay.
Somebody has to be very committed to take on a dog to foster, and then they have to give the dog away after spending a year training him or her. So we decided, because Assistance Dogs Northern Ireland had gave us Ember and she had made such a huge difference to Aidan's life, that we would like to do it again but for another child. So we agreed to puppy foster another dog, and she will leave us then when she's trained to go to another family. Having seen firsthand the difference it made to Aidan's life, you can see there's so many children that would benefit from these dogs, and if I could do it again, why not, you know?
I remember going online and searching in autism dogs, and ADNI came up. The more I read about it, I was like, God, this would be amazing for Sophia. I was told it was quite a long wait and that, so I thought no more. And then I got the call to say, like, we're doing home visits, there's a couple of pups coming up, and they came out, spoke and chatted and had a look around the home and stuff and said, you know, yeah, we do think that it would be suitable to home one of the dogs here, and it would be great for Sophia's needs, and it was just the best news ever. Like, anybody in the family that I said, Sophia's getting an assistance dog, they're like, oh my God, she so needs it.
Gizmo met Sophia very, very early on, from about 10, 11 weeks, and Sophia immediately bonded with Gizmo.
The connection was, I mean, it was unbelievable. When we found out that it was Gizmo, I got a video, but I just caught the end of it. She started screaming and jumping up and down the living room when I says, "Guess who you're getting to come to your house, Gizmo?" And she was just in her element.
I was so pleased when I heard that Sophia was getting Gizmo, and I just thought, that's perfect, perfect. So today we came to Forestside, and the pups Gizmo is doing some training with her family. Today basically her new mum has taken her around the shopping centre, did walks around the outside, and is training her really for the first time. Her little girl, Sophia, that she will be going to, has came with her mum, and they've been working together. It's lovely to see the interaction that Sophia has with Gizmo. It's lovely to see it, and it's so reassuring for me that she's going to a lovely family. It's going to be hard to let her go, but she's going somewhere really nice, and you can see the real bond that's developing between the two of them. And they've gone to the coffee shop now to have some time with the family, with Gizmo.
When we went to the coffee shop and seeing how the two of them interacted together just was so magical. The two of them just bonded, and I mean, we could sit and enjoy our cup of tea and coffee, and I was just, I mean, we sat there and she got up to move from the table and it was like, oh, where's she going? And she sat on the ground, sat down with Gizmo, and Gizmo lay and slept on her legs, and she just sat there staring at her, you know. And that was just going for a coffee. And that was like, this is amazing, you know, this is a whole new life for us.
It can be hard to take that step back and let them learn how to work together, because they have to learn to work together, you know. It can't always be me, and it's hard too, because Gizmo has a bond with me. I've been training her for 5-6 months now. And then when you kind of hand her over, it's like she's looking for you as well. She's giving a wee whinge because you're not there, but she has to learn as well to work with Tony. And I know for that to happen, I have to take a step back and allow it to happen.
I'm very aware of it. I completely understand it. I mean, all Gizmo knows is Natalie, you know, and she's fantastic. But Natalie's very good in that she's like, look, I'm going to step out. You know, I know that she's playing up because I'm around.
Are you happy enough with her if I just leave you totally, because Amber's distracting her? Is that better for you?
She's probably looking going, in a way that's my dog that I'm looking after now, you know, and I'm just letting go of the reins and giving it to someone else, and this is only the second week as well. But no, she's done very well for it being only her second time with me as well. You know, and first time outside. I think she's done amazing.
I suppose I was just so keen to take on another dog because I enjoyed working with Amber so much, that you didn't really think of how much actual time it will take up of your daily life, because not only do you have to train Gizmo, but you have to also keep up with Amber's training. So fitting the two dogs in every day for walks, training sessions, and really everything that you do, just even getting them in and out of the car is a training session. Walking them through doors is a training session, because you just have to be doing these things nearly automatically every time, so that it becomes so natural to the dog for when they're working. But it does take up a good amount of your day, but I enjoy it, so it's really worthwhile.
You can see she's amazing at the training. What she does, how amazing she is with Gizmo is unbelievable, and you can see her passion behind it. You can see that she wouldn't be doing this if she didn't feel that an assistance dog made the difference that it makes.
I know it'll break my heart at the same time, but I'm really looking forward to the time when Gizmo can go and do what she's been trained to do, and the benefit that Sophia will have for that. I know for Aiden, having Amber as her assistance dog has been absolutely fantastic for him. It keeps him calm, it keeps him, you know, just more in control of his emotions. And if any child can do that, it has such an impact in all aspects of their life. and it's such an amazing thing to watch for the dog to be able to do that.
Honestly, couldn't put into words how much we appreciate the work that she's willing to put in for us. I mean, she never knew us before this, you know. She just thought, I want to give what I have to another family. It means more than words could probably start to explain. It'll always stay with us what she's done. I mean, with the right tools and the right support, you can be anyone you want to be. And that's with Gizmo, this is what's going to happen with Sophia. She'll be able to let her ability shine now because of Gizmo. So it's definitely, it's going to be a whole different life for us. I actually can't wait now.
Gizmo, sit.
Can't have it yet.
Good girl.